So I didn't buy a single property this year. And honestly, at times it's made me feel like I've actually failed. So every year, at the beginning of the year, I always set out goals for myself. And for me, at the beginning of the year, I did have a goal of purchasing a block of flats. Now, to give some context, and some of you will know this, right? For the best part of this year, I was actually working on a deal. I was working on a block of flats in Middlesbrough. And the deal was from March when the offer got accepted up until September when the seller pulled out because they mentioned they found a higher buyer. Now that property is now back on the market and that didn't transpire, but that's a story for another day. But essentially that meant I had to go back to the drawing board and actually look for deals again. And working on that deal essentially wiped out a lot of time in the year. And it obviously meant I wasn't looking at any other properties because that was the one I was going to secure. Now, I'm aware that I have done a lot of things this year as well, things that I'm actually very proud of. So whether that's you guys and the following that I've been able to achieve on YouTube, and I've been able to double my subscriber count from the beginning of the year up until now. You know, I've Airbnb'd out another room. I'm also self-managing a flat now in Gillingham as well. And I've enjoyed that experience actually managing the flat there, working with leaseholders in that block as well, and actually creating our own company to actually manage the whole building too. And in that, I'm also helping mentees purchase their first properties. So there's been a lot of good things that happened this year as well. And I am aware of that. But at the same time, for me, I'm a property investor too. And I want to be buying properties. I want to be buying properties every single year. And that's my goal. You know, I did it last year. I bought a block of 4 flats. And essentially, I was looking to buy more flats this year as well. And it's not transpired in the way that I wanted it to. So I'm just going to be honest. At times, it's made me feel like I've not hit the goals I wanted to hit. And it has made me think to myself, do you know what? Have I failed this year? Has this year actually gone to plan? Have I accomplished everything I was meant to accomplish? And I just felt compelled to make this video because you might be in a situation where you're looking at the year, you know, and you might be reflective and think to yourself, actually, I've not been able to do what I want to do and things like that. But I'm sure you've actually been able to accomplish quite a lot as well. Chances are you're a different person to the one you were when you started the year. I'm sure you've done certain things that have, you know, put you out of your comfort zone and you've grown because of it. And it's also normal to actually feel like you didn't hit every goal that you had. You know, ultimately, we're sometimes our own harshest critic. We think that we're meant to be accomplishing every single goal. And yes, that is the plan. But sometimes things can happen that are outside of your control as well. And it's always just understanding that, you know, we've got next year, right, to hit the floor running and actually elevate more than we've done this year. I just want to make this video because, you know, I've had moments, especially in the last month or so, and I felt to myself, do you know what? Have I actually done what I was intended to do this year? And don't get me wrong, like, I'm definitely proud of my accomplishments that I've been able to do this year. But at the same time, there is a nagging feeling of like, oh man, I wish I'd secured and actually got the keys to more flats this year. Now, this is more a reflective video. I just wanted to speak to you guys about what I've been feeling and thinking, and maybe you can resonate as well. So if you enjoyed this video, do give it a like. And if you have value from this video or any other video on this channel, then do subscribe as well. And until next time, happy investing.